Untapped, Miami. What's up, you guys? This is Winnie Holmes of Untapped Miami. We have here Painted Swagg, fashion designer extraordinaire. How are you doing today?
Blessed and highly favored.
Amen. I agree. Can you tell us a little bit about the woman behind Painted Swagg?
Well, I can definitely say I'm a woman of God. At least I try to be in the best way that I could be. I am creative. I would kind of say that I'm innovative. I like to take things and I like to take things apart, put them back together. I just pretty much create the things that you wish existed, pretty much. And I'm a kind of stay to myself type of person, but at the same time, I do believe that I'm an outgoing person. I've grown out of being in my nutshell.
I understand. Me too. Yeah. So when did you start your interest in being innovative?
I would say since I was in elementary school, starting 4th grade, I auditioned into drama, and I did theater, singing, dancing, acting, all of that.
So you are an artist?
Yeah. I did it all through middle school, high school. I did it all. Graduated. Didn't graduate theater, but I did graduate in chorus. I did learn to read and play music. Actually, I was supposed to go to FAU to be a music composer.
Wow.
Yeah, and then when I graduated, I decided I want to do a little bit more. When I was in 10th grade, I started doing hair, and
You a hustler.
yeah, I do everything. I'm a full stylist.
I understand.
People think I'm just a designer, but I'm a full service stylist.
I didn't know that about you.
Yeah.
Wow.
I do hair. I'm learning how to do makeup on people. I can do makeup on myself, but I'm learning how to do makeup on people, and I just like to style people, make them feel good. So that's kind of like where it started, and then I would say about 4 years ago, I just started making like little tutus for kids because I love kids. And then people started asking me to like make stuff. It was only for gifts. People started asking me to make stuff for money, and then I didn't want to charge them. My mom was like, "Girl, you better get your kids a business." So she kind of forced me to turn my hobby into a business, and I found my passion for it. I would say I really found my passion for it about 2 years ago. I learned how to use a sewing machine on YouTube about 8 months ago. It's been almost a year now. Learn how to use a sewing machine.
So you're a quick learner.
Oh yeah. I'm very, like I said, I'm innovative, I'm creative. If I could think it, I like to find ways on how to make it. And for me, YouTube is the best way to learn how to make things. So I go to YouTube for everything.
I do too. I do
To
too.
be honest.
Okay. So when you first started making clothes, you said you started making the tutus for the kids. Do you prefer making kids' clothes, or do you have a specific, no?
Honestly, I make clothes for anybody and everyone. Like I said, if you can think it, I can make it. But my passion, where I really want to end up, my genuine passion is tailored suits.
Tailored suits.
Whether it's for men or women, I just love suits. I'm addicted to the tailored look, the fresh, clean, the fitted the right way. That's what I'm addicted to. So I'm trying to perfect my craft in that. I've been doing a lot of jackets, and now I'm transitioning into pants. I'll thank Mayor Oliver Gilbert for that.
Okay.
Because I started doing his jackets, and now he's allowing me to transition to do his pants. So it's kind of like bringing me out my shell, and that's kind of like what I want to do, suits. But I make everything.
Wow. Okay, let's talk about, we was talking recently about your first fashion show. You did your first fashion show. How was that experience, and how was the preparation for it?
Oh my gosh, the most nerve-wracking experience ever.
And congratulations to you on having a successful fashion.
Thank you. It was much success. For my first fashion show, honestly, I think I underestimated not only myself and my team, which is my mom and a few other people.
Shout out to mom.
Shout out to Frosty's Favorite
Yay,
Magazine.
shout out to Frosty.
Not only did I underestimate myself, but I also underestimated God.
Yeah.
I really only imagined maybe 50 people showing up because it was my first fashion show doing it by myself. And I I would say I estimated almost 300 people showing up. It was
That's
so
a
many
blessing.
people where it was hot. I
Frosty
can't tell
Plug
you that. You know, she always got to put her plug in. Shout out to Frosty Plug Magazine. You know, we always got to represent.
Yes.
But yeah, and I started it because I met a little girl named Casey during prom season last year. I wasn't even in prom season. I was helping a friend of mine during prom season, and he was kind of teaching me the ins and the outs because I had never done prom season. At that time, I had just learned to use a sewing machine like a month before that. So I was trying to perfect my craft. And my friend Prince Elegance and J Love, they have the Black Affair Fashion House.
Shout out to them. Yes. Shout out to them.
Yeah, they actually assisted me with perfecting my craft. Also with me watching things on YouTube. So I was kind of like shadowing them. Then I met a little girl named Casey. And Casey was 6 years old. She had brain cancer.
Wow.
And she had like, I believe 3 or 4 different surgeries. And her mom was a single mom. She had other kids, and then her mom had started going blind. It was just a lot. And meeting Casey just like really touched my spirit. And my grandmother on my mom's side, she died of ovarian cancer. My aunt, she just had cervical cancer. And so with that being said, it kind of like hit home for me. And I know a lot of people that go through cancer. Actually, my mom's ex-boyfriend, his mom died of cancer as well. So it kind of hit home for me. And so I decided, you know what, I want to create an event to where I could give back. And what I did was, I actually didn't make any money off of the fashion show. I called it a fashion show, but it was really a fundraiser. And I called it a fashion show because I wanted people to come out. And I knew that people, if I were to say that it was a fundraiser, nobody would show up. So I said it was a fashion show, and I had everybody that I could possibly think of. I had performers, I had vendors, I had the whole shenanigans for a fashion show. Shout out to everyone that played their part in Painted Winter. I love you guys. Thank you so much for contributing and for having my back and for being there, especially for my first annual, because next year is about to go down.
I would definitely be there for next year.
Shout out to Trendsetters. Shout out to Hit Factory Radio. Shout out to Studio 504. Shout out to Jay Howard, Jed, Grima Stitches, Sassy, La Vie. Shout out to all my models. Shout out to Chef Mocha. Oh, shout out to Miss Drea Show. I met Casey, and after meeting her, with her going through everything that she went through, I decided that I wanted to put together a fashion show to pretty much give money away. Because a lot of the times we donate money to like breast cancer associations and breast cancer programs, and they specify breast cancer, or they specify the way that they want to give the money or donate the money to the people. And so I said, you know, it's a lot of people that they may need assistance with their medical payments, but we have people that are only paying a few dollars for their medical payments. They can't get to their treatments. They don't have groceries. They don't, you know, you get what I'm saying? So I wanted to put together a fashion show that pretty much donates money to them to be able to do whatever they want to do. So I'm going to write you a check. I'm going to give you some money and say, hey, if you have to pay your light bill, pay your light bill. If you have to pay your car note, pay your car note. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I put the fashion show together. And when I had the fashion show, it was like a big... I'm not an emotional person, but it really touched me, and it made everybody else emotional as well. Just hearing her story. We donated the money that we had at the door for the people that showed up, and then literally when I told her story, everybody just started standing up and giving out money. I think Casey must have left with about $400 or $500 that night. If I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me. But that was just a wonderful experience for me. And I said next year I want to do it even bigger. So I tried to just throw a little hint out there. I tried to do it in the streets. Shut down streets and do it in the streets, but it's gonna take some time to get those permits.
It's gonna take time,
but it's gonna be close to the street.
I don't blame you. So, like, how do you go to like different fabric stores or just like pick up fabric and just start working on your clothes? Like, how do you get your creative juices flowing to know what you want to create next?
Honestly, I got a lot of inspiration from my mom. She is constantly, if she's not looking at high fashion, she's constantly looking at other, you know, other designers, other brands, other ideas, things that I've created, trying to figure out other ways of how to recreate things. And, you know, we just kind of combine our minds together and go from there. But as far as like fabric, I have 3 specific fabric stores that I like to go to because I built a rapport with them.
Okay.
And actually one of them my mom used to get her fabric from them when she was,
So your mom is a seamstress too?
No.
Oh.
She used to get clothes made, and she built a rapport with them. And I have a couple of fabric stores, and sometimes I even, to be honest, for the clothes that I put on the runway, I get stuff from Goodwill.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Sometimes they'll have like loads and loads of fabric that is never, like, tags and everything, receipts and everything. And then my friend that works at Goodwill, he'll call me and be like, we just have a bag, like $300 worth of fabric for $20. Yeah. To be honest, like, I'm so addicted to fabric to where no matter where I go, if I see it, I just buy it.
Yeah.
And then my mom has a wholesale license, because, you know, we sell everything, we do everything. But and that wholesale license really helps me with the rapport that I built with the other fabric stores. So I buy my fabric wholesale.
Okay. Who are your influences? Like, do you have any influences in the industry now that's actually doing fashion design on a big scale? Like, do you have any influences?
I would say my biggest influence is, of course, Chanel. Because I've always, since I was younger, I've always loved Chanel. Just the way that her clothes and her pieces are designed.
Yeah.
That's a big influence for me. And like I said, I'm different. I'm very different, and I like to blend things and make them create the things that you wish existed. And so if we look at now, Chanel now is not what it used to be. So I would say that I'm a big fan of Chanel the way she used to be. And I feel like I have an old soul. I wouldn't really say that I wouldn't really say that I have like a specific influence, because majority of my ideas come from like the 20s. I go back to eras, not really designers.
Okay.
So yeah, the 20s and the 40s, that's kind of like my...
What is your ultimate goal? Do you want to have, like, do you want to be a part of, you know, Paris Fashion Week, New York Fashion Week, or do you want to start your own?
Starting my own. Don't know if I want to do that.
Why not?
Because putting these fashion shows together is... I applaud anyone that can put their own fashion shows together. Because my first fashion show, I put it together with me and my mom, and we had a couple of people on our team that assisted us with the process, but my team was me and my mom, and I didn't really have a huge team behind me. You have to stay connected with the vendors. You have to stay connected with the people, like the DJ. You have to stay connected with the place that you're renting, because if their rules change, you can't wait for things to happen at the last minute. You have to make sure your stage is delivered. You have to make sure your chairs are delivered. Like, it's a production.
It is a headache.
It's a production.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wouldn't say that I want to put my own fashion show together. I definitely want to be on be a part of New York Fashion Week, just to say that I've done it. Actually, I got the opportunity last year to do it. I didn't do it.
Why not?
Because I didn't have my lookbook prepared, and I didn't think I was ready, because I had just kind of got my foot out.
Yeah.
And I still have the opportunity to do it this year. I still don't think I'm gonna do it.
Just go to, like, see the experience. I think.
Well, going is one thing, but being a part of it, like, I was requested to be a part of it.
Oh.
And I didn't think I was there yet.
But at least you got the blessing to actually, like, the request to be a part of it. Like, some people would die to walk in your shoes right now.
Yeah, it's definitely a blessing, and that's why I try to put God in everything that I do, because I know that I wouldn't make it where I am without God. But I definitely want to be a part of New York Fashion Week. But I think my ultimate goal is like a store. Like my first store, I want my first store to be in like Canada somewhere.
Yeah.
And then after that, just branch out everywhere, Paris, and I don't know how it feels to walk in the store and see my name on the rack.
I know. It's gonna come. You have that in you.
God willing.
Name is Swagg started off as a hobby, and then it became a brand,
And I actually started it because I wanted to create a clothing line of my own to show people that you can believe in God and you can still have swag. So I create the things that you wish existed while at the same time allowing God to elevate me because He.
What projects are you currently working on as of today?
As of today, I am currently thinking of ideas for Hint, the new cover of my mom's issue, Zoe Dollars. Is going to be on a new cover, so I'm trying to create a couple of concept and ideas for him as to how we would like for him to be portrayed. And it's going to be Welcome to Miami, Weedham Zoe's edition. So that's what I'm working on right now. In the same time, I'm always working on things for Oliver, trying to recreate his style the best way he allows me to.
Speaking of Oliver, how did you get to become his personal stylist and designer? Congratulations on that too. That's a big step.
Thank you. I would just say just being around at the right place at the right time all the time. That's kind of what got me there. Just being around him a lot because I'm around a lot of high caliber people and a lot of celebrities, city officials because of my mom and her magazine.
Yes.
So I got to be around him a lot, and he started to see my style. He started to follow me and see the things that I did, and I kind of actually for Jazz in the Gardens last year, my mom mentioned it to him that he should let me make something for him, and he agreed. I didn't think he would. He agreed, and so I made his pieces for Jazz in the Gardens, the 3 shirts that he wore all 3 days. So I styled him for those 3 days. And in return, he said, you know what? I think I want to make you my official designer.
Wow.
And I still didn't take him serious until a few days before Jazz in the Gardens. He had me do the commercial. And I didn't know where the commercial was going.
I love the commercial.
Thank you.
Yes.
And we filmed the commercial, and he had it featured in front of thousands and thousands of people at Jazz in the Gardens. So that was definitely a great experience for me.
For people who don't know who Oliver is, can you please explain?
He is the mayor of Miami Gardens.
Vote for him.
Vote for him. August 30th. He's the man in Miami Gardens, and he loves the community. Loves. I don't know nobody that loves the community more than him, to be honest.
Yes. So please vote for Oliver on August, and then yes. So. Well, we talked about the projects you have now. What projects are you currently working on towards the future? Do you have any future projects that you want to accomplish? After election time, after the magazine cover, I'm really going to start focusing on my fashion show because my fashion show is going to be 5 times better than the first one was. I believe it. Because I love the theme. The theme for your first fashion show was amazing.
Thank you. I'm sticking with a painted winter because technically January is still winter.
Yeah.
But what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start putting a theme to every fashion show that I do. So it's gonna be a painted winter, but it's gonna be like a painted winter hint masquerade ball or something like that. So, and then all of my pieces are going to portray the theme as well.
And I love that you think outside of the box and you're very creative with everything you do. That's what makes you stand out.
Thank you. Today I dressed like an Indian African
goddess. That's what you are. Queen. Describe your, well, I already know, but describe your success team and who has been most supportive.
Well, my mom, or should I say my momager, has definitely been my biggest support team. I do have family members that support me in everything I do. Shout out to Chase Green. Shout out to Candy Eyes. Chase Green, from the beginning, he's one of my #1 cousins that no matter what, if I could have a fashion show in a corner somewhere and he will show up for me. So that definitely means a lot to me. I do also have a lot of friends that have become family that support me. Mama Love, oh my gosh, Mama Love, she will collect every ticket, every dollar, everything that you need for your fashion show. She will be there. You tell her to show up at 4 o'clock, she gonna show up at 1.
Yes.
You tell her to let nobody in, she ain't gonna let nobody in. Mama Love is like the best. She's still a part of Black and Fair Fashion House, but she's my mama too.
Yes.
And also Miss Maxine, Mr. Romer, I've grown up not having a father figure in my life, and Mr. Romer has definitely been a father figure to me. Miss Maxine is definitely like my second mom.
Yeah.
And Ronique, one of my biggest support teams. Anytime that I felt like giving up, she has been that person, like, you will not give up. You will continue. She prays for me. And having a team behind you that can pray for you is very important. A lot of people think it's money, but it's not at all.
And you're very blessed to have people who are genuinely behind your back, because there's a lot of flaky people out there. And to have like that foundation, once you have a foundation, a solid foundation, it's set.
Yeah, it took me a long time to get there.
I understand.
I had to weed through.
Yeah.
Weed through. But you know what? The people that are showing me that's there for me, they've been there for me for a long time. And I think God just had to show me. And Miss K, no excuse. She's always supports me, everything that I do. Gina Green, best videographer I know. I have a really good support system, really good team behind me.
That's good. God bless that. Where do you see yourself? I'm not gonna say 5, but where do you see yourself in the next 3 years?
I definitely see myself doing New York Fashion Week.
Yes, I see it for you too.
Although technically I had the opportunity to do it last year, and I still have the opportunity to do it this year. I was blessed with being requested to be a part of New York Fashion Week. But I don't think I'm ready for that yet.
Why not?
Because I am a perfectionist. I have OCD, and I feel like if I have not yet perfected something, I don't want to present it to everyone.
I understand.
And I feel like New York Fashion Week is like a big critique for me.
Yes. But I do want you to attend, like get the feel,
Oh, I definitely want to attend just to get a consensus. And although like I'm putting on my own productions, I want to attend and also find out ways of how I can be a part of that production as well, so that I can know how to better my fashion shows and to just know how the process is supposed to go, the right way. So I definitely want to do that. But I also see myself in the next 3 years. I will hopefully in the next 3 years be able to walk into a store and see my name on a clothes rack.
Yes.
I want to have my first store starting off in Canada, somewhere far.
Yes.
And then once that progresses, I want to be able to end up in different department stores and move forward from there.
I see it for you, because not only will you bless people with your clothing, your aura, you just bless people with your aura.
Oh, I appreciate it. It's the
yes.
God in me. I try.
Yes. Okay, last but not least, can you let people know where they can contact you if they want to work with you, your email, your social media network, anything that you want to put out there, just put it out there.
Definitely. You can contact me through email. My iCloud is not full anymore, guys. You can contact me at paintedswagg@icloud.com. My social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter is all Painted Swagg. No underscores, no letters, no numbers after. It's just all Painted Swagg. And my website is paintedswagg.com. Very simple, very easy.
With 2 G's.
With 2 G's. 2 G's. It's no separation. It's all Painted Swagg, one word.
All right, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate this. Like, I love this interview. Like, I just love everything about it. And I wish you nothing but the best in the future.
Thank you, and thanks for having me. And shout out to Frosty Silver Magazine.
Yes, shout out to Frosty.
But thanks for having me on Untapped Miami, and I hope to be here again.
Yes, you will. Definitely. Maybe we could cover your next annual show.
Oh, definitely. Trust me, this next fashion show, you guys do not want to miss it. It is going to be
I'm not going to miss it. 5
times greater than the last one. If you thought the last one was good, just imagine.
I could just imagine just by sitting here interviewing you. All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Bye.
Bye.